Question 1. What date did King Charles III ascend to the throne? A. 8 September 2021. B. 8 September 2022. C. 8 September 2023. D. 8 September 2020. Answer. B. 8 September 2022. King Charles III ascended to the throne on 8 September 2022 upon the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Question 2. In which year did Rishi Sunak become Prime Minister of the UK? A. 2020. B. 2021. C. 2022. D. 2023. Answer. C. 2022. Rishi Sunak became Prime Minister of the United Kingdom in 2022. Question 3. Which document, signed in 1215, had a profound impact on the constitutional law of England? A. The Bill of Rights. B. The Charter of Liberties. C. The Magna Carta. D. The Act of Settlement. Answer. C. The Magna Carta. Signed in 1215, the Magna Carta had a profound impact on the constitutional law of England, establishing the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law. Question 4. Who was the monarch at the time of the English Restoration in 1660? A. Charles I. B. Charles II. C. James II. D. Elizabeth I. Answer. B. Charles II. Charles II was the monarch at the time of the English Restoration in 1660. Question 5. What major legislative act in 1707 unified the Parliaments of England and Scotland? A. The Union Act. B. The Act of Settlement. C. The Acts of Union. D. The Magna Carta Revision Act. Answer. C. The Acts of Union. The Acts of Union in 1707 unified the Parliaments of England and Scotland. Question 6. Name the battle in 1805 where Admiral Nelson died but confirmed British naval dominance. A. The Battle of Trafalgar. B. The Battle of Waterloo. C. The Battle of the Nile. D. The Battle of Britain. Answer. A. The Battle of Trafalgar. Admiral Nelson died at the Battle of Trafalgar in 1805, which confirmed British naval dominance. Question 7. What year did the Great Fire of London occur, and what significant impact did it have? A. 1666, led to the rebuilding of much of London. B. 1665, caused the introduction of fire safety laws. C. 1667, resulted in the establishment of the London Fire Brigade. D. 1664, prompted the redesign of the city's infrastructure. Answer. A. 1666, led to the rebuilding of much of London. The Great Fire of London occurred in 1666 and had a significant impact by leading to the rebuilding of much of the city. Question 8. During which war was the Battle of Britain fought? A. World War I. B. World War II. C. The Falklands War. D. The Boer War. Answer. B. World War II. The Battle of Britain was fought during World War II. Question 9. What significant health service was launched in the UK in 1948? A. The National Health Service, NHS. B. British Red Cross. C. Public Health England. D. The Royal Health Service. Answer. A. The National Health Service, NHS. The NHS was launched in 1948 to provide health care free at the point of use. Question 10. Which global organization did the UK help to found immediately following World War II? A. The League of Nations. B. The United Nations. C. NATO. D. The European Union. Answer: B. The United Nations. The UK was a founding member of the United Nations immediately following World War II. Question 11. What is the primary purpose of the Commonwealth? A. To enforce colonial rule. B. To promote economic and social development. C. To provide military support among member countries. D. To coordinate trade agreements. Answer: B. To promote economic and social development. The primary purpose of the Commonwealth is to promote economic and social development among its member countries. Question 12. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Theresa May. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Indira Gandhi. D. Angela Merkel. Answer: B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the UK. Question 13. What was the main reason behind the establishment of the Church of England? A. To reform religious practices. B. To consolidate political power. C. To enable the king to divorce. D. To challenge the Pope's authority. Answer: C. To enable the king to divorce. The main reason behind the establishment of the Church of England was to enable King Henry VIII to divorce, which the Catholic Church did not permit at the time. Question 14. Which treaty marked the official end of the American War of Independence? A. The Treaty of Paris 1783. B. The Treaty of Versailles. C. The Treaty of Ghent. D. The Treaty of Westminster. Answer: A. The Treaty of Paris 1783. The Treaty of Paris in 1783 marked the official end of the American War of Independence. Question 15. What is the historical significance of the Magna Carta in British history? A. It ended the English Civil War. B. It granted universal suffrage. C. It established the Church of England. D. It limited the powers of the king and guaranteed certain rights. Answer: D. It limited the powers of the king and guaranteed certain rights. The Magna Carta is historically significant for limiting the powers of the king and guaranteeing certain fundamental rights. Question 16. Which act passed in 1833 abolished slavery throughout the British Empire? A. The Emancipation Act. B. The Slavery Abolition Act. C. The Freedom Act. D. The Liberation Act. Answer: B. The Slavery Abolition Act. The Slavery Abolition Act of 1833 abolished slavery throughout the British Empire. Question 17. What major political event took place in the UK in 1688 known as the Glorious Revolution? A. The establishment of the Commonwealth. B. The overthrow of James II. C. The signing of the Bill of Rights. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. The Glorious Revolution in 1688 involved the overthrow of James II and the establishment of a constitutional monarchy under William and Mary, along with the signing of the Bill of Rights. Question 18. What role does the Prime Minister play in the UK government? A. Head of State. B. Head of the Judiciary. C. Head of Government. D. Speaker of the House. Answer: C. Head of Government. The Prime Minister is the head of government in the UK, responsible for running the government and implementing policy. Question 19. Which British scientist is credited with the discovery of penicillin? A. Alexander Fleming. B. Isaac Newton. C. Charles Darwin. D. Stephen Hawking. Answer: A. Alexander Fleming. Alexander Fleming is credited with the discovery of penicillin in 1928. Question 20. Name the ship that brought the Pilgrim Fathers to America. A. The Mayflower. B. The Endeavour. C. The Santa Maria. D. The Beagle. Answer: A. The Mayflower. The Pilgrim Fathers sailed to America on the Mayflower in 1620. Question 21. What historical figure is known for their speech declaring the Iron Curtain? A. Franklin D. Roosevelt. B. Winston Churchill. C. Joseph Stalin. D. Harry S. Truman. Answer: B. Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill is known for his speech declaring the Iron Curtain, which he delivered in 1946 to describe the division between Western powers and the Soviet-controlled regions. Question 22. In which year did the UK first join the European Economic Community? A. 1957. B. 1963. C. 1973. D. 1981. Answer: C. 1973. The UK first joined the European Economic Community, which later became the European Union, in 1973. Question 23. What is the legal framework that delineates the specific rights and responsibilities of British citizens? A. The Human Rights Act. B. The Citizens' Rights Act. C. The British Constitution. D. The Magna Carta. Answer: A. The Human Rights Act. The Human Rights Act is the legal framework that delineates the specific rights and responsibilities of British citizens. Question 24. Which two houses comprise the UK Parliament? A. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. B. The House of Commons and the Senate. C. The Senate and the House of Lords. D. The House of Representatives and the House of Lords. Answer: A. The House of Commons and the House of Lords. The UK Parliament is comprised of these two houses. Question 25. What are the four countries that make up the United Kingdom? A. England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. B. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. C. England, Scotland, Great Britain, Northern Ireland. D. England, Ireland, Wales, Great Britain. Answer: B. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. These are the four countries that make up the United Kingdom. Question 26. Describe the main responsibilities of the UK Secretary of State for Defence. A. To manage foreign relations. B. To oversee domestic security. C. To lead the armed forces and oversee national defence policy. D. To handle financial affairs of the state. Answer: C. To lead the armed forces and oversee national defence policy. The Secretary of State for Defence is responsible for leading the armed forces and overseeing the national defence policy. Question 27. Who was known as the Iron Lady of British politics? A. Theresa May. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Angela Merkel. D. Indira Gandhi. Answer: B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher, the former Prime Minister of the UK, was known as the Iron Lady due to her uncompromising politics and leadership style. Question 28. What pivotal role does the Bank of England play in the UK economy? A. It serves as the state's treasury. B. It regulates the issuance of bonds. C. It acts as the government's bank and the lender of last resort. D. It controls public sector spending. Answer: C. It acts as the government's bank and the lender of last resort. The Bank of England plays a pivotal role in the UK economy with these responsibilities. Question 29. Which landmark legal documents signed in the 17th century first established parliamentary supremacy over the monarchy? A. The English Bill of Rights. B. The Great Charter. C. The Act of Union. D. The Royal Decree. Answer: A. The English Bill of Rights, signed in 1689. This document established parliamentary supremacy over the monarchy. Question 30. What was the outcome of the 2014 Scottish referendum? A. Independence from the UK. B. Increased devolution powers. C. Status quo remained. D. Complete sovereignty. Answer: C. Status quo remained. The 2014 Scottish referendum resulted in a decision to remain part of the United Kingdom, with the status quo maintained. Question 31. Which document established the working principles of the National Health Service? A. The NHS Founding Act. B. The Health Service Act. C. The Beveridge Report. D. The National Health Service and Community Care Act. Answer: C. The Beveridge Report. The Beveridge Report laid the foundations for the creation of the National Health Service. Question 32. What major conflict involved Britain that began in 1939? A. The Korean War. B. World War I. C. World War II. D. The Vietnam War. Answer: C. World War II. World War II, involving Britain, began in 1939. Question 33. Who was the British monarch during the Victorian era? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. Queen Victoria. C. Queen Elizabeth I. D. King George V. Answer: B. Queen Victoria. Queen Victoria was the British monarch during the Victorian era. Question 34. Name the treaty that facilitated the creation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. A. The Treaty of Union. B. The Act of Union 1800. C. The Anglo-Irish Treaty. D. The Magna Carta. Answer: B. The Act of Union 1800. This treaty facilitated the creation of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. Question 35. What event is commemorated by the Guy Fawkes Night? A. The restoration of the monarchy. B. The signing of the Magna Carta. C. The Gunpowder Plot. D. The Battle of Britain. Answer: C. The Gunpowder Plot. Guy Fawkes Night commemorates the Gunpowder Plot, an attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament in 1605. Question 36. What key event did the Beveridge Report of 1942 lead to? A. The end of World War II. B. The foundation of the welfare state. C. The creation of the European Union. D. The signing of the NATO agreement. Answer: B. The foundation of the welfare state. The Beveridge Report led to the foundation of the welfare state in the UK. Question 37. What groundbreaking social legislation was passed in the UK in 1967? A. The Civil Rights Act. B. The Abortion Act. C. The Sexual Offences Act. D. The Human Rights Act. Answer: C. the Sexual Offences Act, passed in 1967. This act decriminalized homosexual acts in private between two men over the age of 21. Question 38. Which war saw the defense of the Falkland Islands by Britain? A. The Falklands War. B. The Gulf War. C. The Boer War. D. World War II. Answer. A. The Falklands War. The defense of the Falkland Islands by Britain occurred during the Falklands War in 1982. Question 39. Name the longest-serving British Prime Minister of the 20th century. A. Winston Churchill. B. Margaret Thatcher. C. Tony Blair. D. Harold Wilson. Answer. B. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the longest-serving British Prime Minister of the 20th century, from 1979 to 1990. Question 40. What significant act in 1928 marked a turning point for women's suffrage in the UK? A. The Equal Franchise Act. B. The Women's Rights Act. C. The Representation of the People Act. D. The Voting Rights Act. Answer C. The Representation of the People Act. The 1928 Representation of the People Act marked a turning point for women's suffrage in the UK by granting equal voting rights to women over the age of 21. Question 41. What is the primary function of the House of Lords? A. To draft new legislation. B. To review and amend proposed legislation. C. To elect the Prime Minister. D. To serve as the Supreme Court. Answer. B. To review and amend proposed legislation. The primary function of the House of Lords is to review and suggest amendments to legislation proposed by the House of Commons. Question 42. What British Battle of World War I marked a shift in naval power but was not a decisive victory? A. The Battle of Jutland. B. The Battle of the Somme. C. The Battle of Gallipoli. D. The Battle of Passchendaele. Answer. A. The Battle of Jutland. The Battle of Jutland in 1916 marked a significant shift in naval power but was not a decisive victory for either side. Question 43. What landmark event in 2012 marked 60 years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign? A. The Silver Jubilee. B. The Golden Jubilee. C. The Diamond Jubilee. D. The Platinum Jubilee. Answer. C. The Diamond Jubilee. The Diamond Jubilee in 2012 marked 60 years of Queen Elizabeth II's reign. Question 44. Who was the British monarch when the Act of Union 1800 was signed? A. King George III. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward VII. D. King James I. Answer. A. King George III. King George III was the British monarch when the Act of Union 1800 was signed, which unified Great Britain and Ireland. Question 45. What scandal involving phone hacking shook the British media industry in 2011? A. The BBC scandal. B. The News International phone hacking scandal. C. The Guardian hacking incident. D. The Daily Mail breach. Answer. B. The News International phone hacking scandal. This scandal involved allegations that journalists engaged in phone hacking, leading to significant media and public outcry. Question 46. What is the significance of the Prime Minister's questions within the UK parliamentary system? A. It allows the public to question the Prime Minister directly. B. It provides a forum for MPs to question the Prime Minister on policy issues. C. It is used to elect the leader of the opposition. D. It serves as a ceremonial function without substantial impact. Answer. B. It provides a forum for MPs to question the Prime Minister on policy issues. Prime Minister's questions is a significant parliamentary mechanism that allows MPs to hold the Prime Minister accountable. Question 47. Which Act of Parliament established devolution for Scotland in 1998? A. The Scotland Act. B. The Glasgow Act. C. The Edinburgh Agreement. D. The Devolution Act. Answer. A. The Scotland Act. The Scotland Act of 1998 established devolution for Scotland, granting it its own parliament with powers over certain areas of policy. Question 48. What is the role of the Archbishop of Canterbury within the Church of England? A. He is the head of the Church of England. B. He is a ceremonial figure with no real powers. C. He manages the Church's finances. D. He serves as the Church's ambassador to the Vatican. Answer. A. He is the head of the Church of England. The Archbishop of Canterbury is the senior bishop and principal leader of the Church of England, the symbolic head of the worldwide Anglican Communion. Question 49. Name the British law that enhances the right to public access of information. A. The Public Information Act. B. The Data Protection Act. C. The Freedom of Information Act. D. The Transparency Act. Answer. C. The Freedom of Information Act. This act provides public access to information held by public authorities, enhancing transparency and accountability. Question 50. What crucial role does the Chancellor of the Exchequer play in the UK government? A. Oversees foreign policy. B. Manages the country's defence. C. Is responsible for economic and financial matters. D. Regulates education and health services. Answer. C. Is responsible for economic and financial matters. The Chancellor of the Exchequer is a senior official within the British government responsible for all economic and financial matters, overseeing the Treasury. Question 51. Which royal palace is the official residence of the monarch in Scotland? A. Buckingham Palace. B. Windsor Castle. C. Holyrood Palace. D. Balmoral Castle. Answer. C. Holyrood Palace. Holyrood Palace is the official residence of the monarch in Scotland. Question 52. Name the operation during World War II that was pivotal in breaking the German Enigma code. A. Operation Overlord. B. Operation Market Garden. C. Operation Dynamo. D. Operation Ultra. Answer. D. Operation Ultra. Operation Ultra was the code name for the Allied intelligence project that was pivotal in breaking the German Enigma code during World War II. Question 53. What major global event did the UK host in 2012? A. The G20 Summit. B. The Summer Olympics. C. The FIFA World Cup. D. The Commonwealth Games. Answer. B. The Summer Olympics. The UK hosted the Summer Olympics in London in 2012. Question 54. What is the official home of the Prime Minister of the UK? A. Chequers. B. 10 Downing Street. C. Windsor Castle. D. The Palace of Westminster. Answer. B. 10 Downing Street. The official home of the Prime Minister of the UK is 10 Downing Street. Question 55. Name the UK legislation that protects and enforces the rights of consumers. A. The Consumer Rights Act. B. The Fair Trading Act. C. The Consumer Protection Act. D. The Sales of Goods Act. Answer: A. The Consumer Rights Act. The Consumer Rights Act is the key legislation that protects and enforces the rights of consumers in the UK. Question 56. What significant environmental agreement did the UK ratify in 2015? A. The Kyoto Protocol. B. The Paris Agreement. C. The London Agreement. D. The Green Pact. Answer: B. The Paris Agreement. The UK ratified the Paris Agreement in 2015, committing to combat climate change by reducing carbon emissions. Question 57. Who was the first British monarch of the House of Windsor? A. King George V. B. Queen Victoria. C. King Edward VII. D. King Henry VII. Answer: A. King George V. King George V was the first British monarch of the House of Windsor after the royal family changed its name from the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha in 1917. Question 58. What significant maritime tragedy influenced safety regulations aboard ships? A. The sinking of the Titanic. B. The Lusitania disaster. C. The sinking of the Bismarck. D. The HMS Hood sinking. Answer: A. The sinking of the Titanic. The sinking of the Titanic in 1912 significantly influenced the implementation of new safety regulations aboard ships. Question 59. Who is responsible for declaring war and peace under the UK Constitution? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Monarch. C. The Parliament. D. The Secretary of State for Defence. Answer: A. The Prime Minister. Under the UK Constitution, the Prime Minister holds the responsibility for declaring war and peace. Question 60. What pivotal moment in 1963 affected UK-US relations during the Cold War? A. The Cuban Missile Crisis. B. The signing of the Nuclear Test Ban Treaty. C. The Profumo Affair. D. The British invasion in music. Answer: C. The Profumo Affair. The Profumo Affair in 1963 was a major political scandal that affected UK-US relations during the Cold War due to concerns over national security and political integrity. Question 61. What is the significance of the Treaty of Union signed in 1707? A. It established the Bank of England. B. It unified England and Scotland under one government. C. It ended the War of the Spanish Succession. D. It initiated trade agreements with the American colonies. Answer: B. It unified England and Scotland under one government. The Treaty of Union in 1707 unified England and Scotland, creating the Kingdom of Great Britain with a single parliament at Westminster. Question 62. What is the maximum duration between general elections in the UK under the Fixed Term Parliaments Act? A. 3 years. B. 4 years. C. 5 years. D. 6 years. Answer: C. 5 years. Under the Fixed Term Parliaments Act, general elections are scheduled to occur every 5 years. Question 63. Who was the UK Prime Minister during the Suez Crisis? A. Winston Churchill. B. Anthony Eden. C. Harold Macmillan. D. Clement Attlee. Answer: B. Anthony Eden. Anthony Eden was the UK Prime Minister during the Suez Crisis in 1956. Question 64. What event caused a revaluation of social services in Britain post-World War II? A. The Beveridge Report. B. The establishment of the NHS. C. The end of rationing. D. The Marshall Plan. Answer A. The Beveridge Report. The Beveridge Report, published in 1942, outlined significant social reforms and led to a revaluation of social services in Britain post-World War II, paving the way for the establishment of the welfare state. Question 65. What historical document limited the powers of the king for the first time in 1215? A. The Domesday Book. B. The Charter of the Forest. C. The Magna Carta. D. The Bill of Rights. Answer C. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, was the first document to limit the powers of the king and is a cornerstone of British constitutional law. Question 66. What disaster in 1987 led to significant changes in maritime safety protocols? A. The capsizing of the Herald of Free Enterprise. B. The sinking of the Titanic. C. The Exxon Valdez oil spill. D. The Piper Alpha oil rig disaster. Answer A. The capsizing of the Herald of Free Enterprise. The disaster in 1987 led to significant changes in maritime safety protocols, particularly regarding the operation of ferry services. Question 67. What Reform Act extended voting rights to more men in Britain in 1832? A. The Great Reform Act. B. The Representation of the People Act. C. The Chartist Movement. D. The Universal Suffrage Act. Answer A. The Great Reform Act. The Great Reform Act of 1832 extended voting rights to more men in Britain and is considered a significant step towards the expansion of the electoral franchise. Question 68. What is the ceremonial duty performed by the monarch to open Parliament? A. The royal assent. B. The state opening of Parliament. C. The Queen's speech. D. The Crown's address. Answer B. The state opening of Parliament. This ceremonial duty performed by the monarch includes delivering the Queen's speech, which outlines the government's agenda for the coming session. Question 69. Who was the leader of the Labour Party who introduced the concept of New Labour? A. Tony Blair. B. Gordon Brown. C. Jeremy Corbyn. D. John Smith. Answer A. Tony Blair. Tony Blair was the leader of the Labour Party who introduced the concept of New Labour, which significantly repositioned the party towards the centre of British politics. Question 70. Which law, passed in 2000, affects how public authorities handle personal data? A. The Data Protection Act. B. The Information Rights Act. C. The Personal Data Act. D. The Privacy and Electronic Communications Regulations. Answer A. The Data Protection Act. Passed in 2000, this law governs how public authorities handle personal data and ensures the protection of privacy rights. Question 71. What financial crisis in the late 2000s impacted the UK significantly? A. The dot-com bubble. B. The global financial crisis. C. The Asian financial crisis. D. The European debt crisis. Answer B. The global financial crisis. The global financial crisis that began in 2007 significantly impacted the UK, leading to economic downturns and financial instability. Question 72. Name the battle in 1314 where the Scots won a significant victory against the English. A. The Battle of Agincourt. B. The Battle of Hastings. C. The Battle of Bannockburn. D. The Battle of Yorktown. Answer C. The Battle of Bannockburn. In 1314, The Scots won a significant victory against the English at the Battle of Bannockburn during the First War of Scottish Independence. Question 73. What is the primary judicial body of the United Kingdom? A. The Royal Courts of Justice. B. The High Court. C. The Supreme Court. D. The Court of Appeal. Answer. C. The Supreme Court. The Supreme Court is the primary judicial body of the United Kingdom, serving as the highest court of appeal. Question 74. What role does the monarch play during a UK general election? A. Announces the election results. B. Dissolves Parliament before the election. C. Votes in the election. D. Campaigns for candidates. Answer. B. Dissolves Parliament before the election. Traditionally, the monarch plays the role of dissolving Parliament before a general election, although this is now largely a formality following fixed-term legislation. Question 75. Which British monarch issued the Proclamation of 1763 affecting North American colonies? A. King George III. B. Queen Anne. C. King James I. D. King Edward III. Answer. A. King George III. King George III issued the Proclamation of 1763, which affected North American colonies by limiting their westward expansion to pacify relations with Native American tribes. Question 76. What does the Good Friday Agreement, signed in 1998, relate to? A. Economic policies in Northern Ireland. B. The establishment of the Welsh Assembly. C. Peace in Northern Ireland. D. The unification of Ireland. Answer. C. Peace in Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement of 1998 was a major political development aimed at establishing peace in Northern Ireland by addressing long-standing issues related to sovereignty, governance and civil rights. Question 77. What is the primary legislative body in Scotland called? A. The Scottish Parliament. B. The Scottish Assembly. C. The Scottish Council. D. The Scottish Convention. Answer. A. The Scottish Parliament. The primary legislative body in Scotland is called the Scottish Parliament. Question 78. Who was the Prime Minister of the UK at the start of the 21st century? A. Tony Blair. B. Gordon Brown. C. David Cameron. D. John Major. Answer. A. Tony Blair. Tony Blair was the Prime Minister of the UK at the start of the 21st century, having assumed office in 1997. Question 79. What major sporting event did London host 3 times, including 2012? A. The FIFA World Cup. B. The Summer Olympics. C. The Rugby World Cup. D. The Commonwealth Games. Answer. B. The Summer Olympics. London has hosted the Summer Olympics 3 times, in 1908, 1948, and most recently in 2012. Question 80. What international body did the UK vote to leave in a 2016 referendum? A. The United Nations. B. NATO. C. The European Union. D. The Commonwealth. Answer. C. The European Union. In a 2016 referendum, the UK voted to leave the European Union, an event commonly referred to as Brexit. Question 81. Who was the monarch during the London Olympics in 1908? A. King Edward VII. B. Queen Victoria. C. King George V. D. Queen Elizabeth II. Answer. A. King Edward VII. King Edward VII was the monarch during the London Olympics in 1908. Question 82. What significant political change occurred in the UK in 1997 relating to devolution? A. The establishment of the Scottish Parliament. B. The formation of the Welsh Assembly. C. The devolution votes for Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. D. All of the above. Answer: D. All of the above. In 1997, significant political changes occurred relating to devolution, including votes that led to the establishment of the Scottish Parliament and the Welsh Assembly, and increased autonomy for Northern Ireland. Question 83. Name the key figure in the abolition of the slave trade in Britain. A. William Wilberforce. B. Thomas Clarkson. C. Olaudah Equiano. D. Granville Sharp. Answer: A. William Wilberforce. William Wilberforce was a key figure in the movement to abolish the slave trade in Britain, leading the parliamentary campaign against the British slave trade for many years until the passage of the Slave Trade Act in 1807. Question 84. What landmark ruling in 2009 changed the rights of workers in the UK? A. The introduction of the minimum wage. B. The Equality Act. C. The Employment Rights Act Amendment. D. The Supreme Court ruling on employment tribunal fees. Answer: D. The Supreme Court ruling on employment tribunal fees. In 2009, a landmark ruling by the Supreme Court made significant changes to the rights of workers by making employment tribunal fees unlawful, which were seen as a barrier to justice for workers. Question 85. What architectural marvel was completed in London in 1859? A. The London Eye. B. The Shard. C. Big Ben. D. The Tower Bridge. Answer: C. Big Ben. Big Ben, the nickname for the great bell of the clock at the north end of the Palace of Westminster in London, was completed in 1859. Question 86. What is commemorated by Remembrance Day in the UK? A. The end of World War I. B. The coronation of the monarch. C. The signing of the Magna Carta. D. The victory in the Battle of Britain. Answer: A. The end of World War I. Remembrance Day in the UK commemorates the armistice ending World War I and honours the armed forces and civilians who lost their lives in conflict. Question 87. What was the primary focus of the Human Rights Act 1998? A. To consolidate UK employment laws. B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. C. To establish minimum wage standards. D. To reform the education system. Answer: B. To incorporate the European Convention on Human Rights into UK law. The Human Rights Act 1998 was primarily focused on incorporating the European Convention on Human Rights into domestic British law, ensuring that individuals could defend their rights in UK courts. Question 88. Which famous British political figure was known for their welfare reforms in the early 20th century? A. Winston Churchill. B. Clement Attlee. C. David Lloyd George. D. Margaret Thatcher. Answer: C. David Lloyd George. David Lloyd George, as part of the Liberal government in the early 20th century, was known for his welfare reforms, which laid the foundations for the modern welfare state. Question 89. Name the act that brought about the unification of Scotland and England into Great Britain. A. The Union of Crowns. B. The Act of Settlement. C. The Acts of Union 1707. D. The Magna Carta. Answer: C. The Acts of Union 1707. The Acts of Union in 1707 brought about the unification of Scotland and England into a single sovereign state known as Great Britain. Question 90. What document is known as the cornerstone of British liberty and rule of law? A. The Bill of Rights 1689. B. The Magna Carta. C. The Constitution of the United Kingdom. D. The Charter of Liberties. Answer: B. The Magna Carta. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is known as the cornerstone of British liberty and rule of law, establishing principles that protect the rights and freedoms of individuals against arbitrary authority.